Hello, 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 all, and welcome to the Good Witch. This is your Libra reading for June of 2023. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my loves. You have been missed, and you have a very powerful energy coming from you for June. You're going to be putting people in a place and basically taking no shot from anybody. You are in not even defense mode, but in protection mode. Okay, so before we jump in, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Um, we have some housekeeping things. I want to tell y'all about some things that have been going on with the Good Witch. We'll get into it at the end, but if you're returning, you know we've changed locations and we're moving and rebranding and starting all these new things. And I'm happy to have you on this journey with us because as I rearrange, you rearrange, and as I get better, you get better. So welcome home. You have been missed. All right. So we are playing no games right now as far as what we're accepting and what we're not accepting in our lives. Our boundaries are really, really strong. There's some person, a person or two that are lusting after you, and you lust after them as well. There's one that you really like and one that you don't like that much, but the one that you really like is extremely controlling and stingy with their emotions. They're extremely controlling and very stingy with their emotions, but they provide you with a certain set of luxuries. It doesn't have to be financial luxuries. It is maybe whatever reward system that you have, whether it's being shown off in public or um, going on trips, or for some of you, it's as simple as they bring you snacks and they do what you ask them to do whenever you ask them to do it. But they're also very, very controlling and overbearing, and it's pushing you away. There is ooh, y'all gonna have a lot of cross watchers this month. People are going to be trying to see what you're up to. There is a secondary person who you are less attracted to, but they're nicer and kinder with their emotions. You just can't see forever with them. And you might have saw forever with them at one point. This could potentially be an ex that you still communicate with, that you're still friends with, but you don't want a new start with them. You don't want a new start with them. You don't, they're offering you luxuries as well. So you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do you want to be controlled, or do you want to lack the amount of passion that you normally would have? Because people aren't changing, you just have to make decisions. So decide which one you want it to be, my dear Libras. There will be some interference this month with your finances on both parts, from both of those parties, and from outside sources. It's best that you be honest with them about everything, because if you're seeing two people, they're getting ready to find out about it, and strife and fighting will ensue, even if you are technically single. Some of you might be in poly relationships or open relationships, but it's not giving what you wanted it to give for either of you. But you just go along to get along. They're just with you because they don't want to fight. They're avoiding conflict. And all of this is just going to seem like it happens so fast, and you'll be stuck in the situation. So honesty is the best policy right now. But before you're honest with them, you have to be honest with yourself about what you actually want versus what you don't. Yeah, they're not going to change, but they are going to. One of them, the controlling one, isn't even the scary one. The one that's not controlling is the one who feels like if they can't have you, they don't want anyone to have you. If you can't be happy with them, they'd rather you not be happy. So they will greatly interfere with whatever it is that you have going on financially. The sun does come out in the end, though. There is a very strong, like, Leo energy. Um, it doesn't have to be a Leo. It can be a person in your life. It looks like a relative, a family member, or someone that comes to your rescue. And you borrow strength from this person because they borrowed it from you in the past. You have a very close relationship. They don't really care what the facts are. If you were wrong, they're going to be on your side regardless. And it's always good to have somebody like that in your corner. So that person will be right there to make sure that even when other people try to interfere with your finances, that you will come out okay, that you will be on top of that. And you get to remain this free flowing butterfly person internally. You might not be that out externally. You're not in a space where you are out and about as much as you used to be, but you still have that free spirited nature in there, and you're allowed to maintain that. They won't let anything kill your inner child, and it's great to have someone in your life that way. You're gonna get, you're gonna be comfortable financially, but it won't be like an overflow of finances this month because you're newly passionate about something that you lost focus on. So that passion is like reignited for something that you used to be so in love with doing, that it was supplying your life and your lifestyle. And you lost focus of it because your mind was focused on too many other things, places, people, helping other people and doing things for other people. And now so you didn't excel in it the way you want to. So now you're focused on your bag again because you'd rather have peace and you don't like being controlled. So you're getting ready to start focusing on your bag again. And once you do that, you'll remember the God in yourself because it seems like you've forgotten a little bit, Libra. It seemed like you'd forgotten all of the God in you for just a little bit. So that part of you is getting ready to be reignited as you tap back into your self-servingness, serving yourself first, putting you before you put everybody else, focusing on your goals before you help other people realize theirs, rebalancing. Yeah, you're moving into your creative state, bringing back to life some changes. There were some things that you were passionate about and you let fear and doubt get in your way, and you kind of slowed down to go onto a more normal path, a path that is more socially acceptable, a path that other people thought you should take, and now you're stepping back into your art and your creativity, and you're in a safe place to do so. And you're going to be cutting off anybody that tells you not to. That's where those boundaries come in. You're protecting yourself and you're putting you first. And anybody who has anything negative to say about it can go. You used to tell people that they could leave your life if they chose to, and you're moving into this space where you're choosing for them. I don't want you here. You not even I don't want you here. You can't be here because you're bad for me. I love you and I appreciate for who you are and who you were to me at one point in my life. You will forever be a branch on my tree, but I can't continue to grow with you. We may see each other again at another point in life, and we may not. But at this point in life, you have to exit stage left, okay? And that is where we are, and there's no discussion about it. And that's how you finna start moving with people this month. And because of that, you will experience your truest pleasure. You'll be having these tantric sexual moments. You'll be having these alone moments of just where you're feeling like you were going to isolate yourself, but it's going to be the beauty of you just sitting and dwelling in a space where you enjoy your energy, where you see your power, and you're going to be in that space as soon as you set and adhere to the boundaries that you have and that have been set forth for you. You are not good for me. You cannot be here. As much as I've wanted you here in the past, as passionate as we have been, that passion has turned into toxicity. That come right back. That circulation love has been turned into toxicity, and I don't want to be a part of this anymore because I'm moving into a healthy space, a happy space, a whole space. And you can't come, period. And you have to move like that. And that's going to ground you. And once you get grounded in that, you won't have to sacrifice and you won't have to be controlled or be in control anymore. You will be in flow of your abundant life, and you'll be getting rid of some equals or some toxic energies or spirits that have been attached to you. Some soul ties are falling off. You're doing the things that you need to do for you, so they're just falling off. And June is going to be a beautiful month for you, Libras. You're okay. It's going to be a beautiful month for you because look at what you're stepping into. I understand that there are some trials and some tribulations and some relationship difficulties and some clashes, or you may have to choose between two people. Not saying that you have to be dating both of those people, but you have this person and then you have this person that you also care about. They may be an ex or something that you still communicate with. A lot of people are still friends with their exes, or you may have a poly situation. Whatever your personal situation is, just know that you're going to have to choose between those two people, and it's going to interfere with your finances. But you have a friend in someone that you have been a friend to that is going to step in and make sure you're okay. You will be, and you will forever be after this point, because you're going to learn a very valuable lesson, and you're going to set those boundaries. Boundaries are up, not walls, but boundaries. This is who I am, and this is what I expect, and this is what I will accept. And if you cannot do that, you must leave. Not you have the right to leave, not you can leave, but you must, because I will not tolerate your presence. And that's where you're going to be at with it. Okay. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Remember at the beginning, I told you we would talk about a few housekeeping issues. If you look below in the box at the I Am Magical supplies, use your magic. 100% of the proceeds are going to building schools in Ghana and Gamoa Adam. And we need books, we need supplies, we need to pay educators, we need a lot of the kids need shoes. The 100% of it is going to that. Okay, so if you know people, even people who don't watch my readings, even people who don't care for what I do, I don't care if they have businesses, if they have anything, it is tax deductible because it is a nonprofit organization that it's going through, and it's 100% of it is going to them to have that built and to have everything that they need. Once the school is done, it will be for clinics and indoor plumbing in certain areas all over Ghana, in Gamoa, and in areas around Accra. So just there'll be all the information will be out and will be available to help with that. So please reach out if you have. Email me any questions or anything that you want to ask or want to know. Also, readings are reopened. We had stopped them for a while because I was focusing more so on my coaching clients and the mentorship programs, which I am still focused on. But right now we're pushing, I want this spiritual therapy program. You can call, you can go online and set up a reading, a one-on-one reading, and get everything you need. But after that, you continue that with spiritual therapy so that you can become that better version of yourself, so that you can build that future, so that you can become the alchemist of your life. And I look forward to being your guide and your help and your assistant and all of that along this journey with you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Thank you for being a part of my life, and thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of yours. I love you to life. Thanks from the coach.